Actually, I will agree in principle that had the Republicans run a more conservative candidate, they'd be even further behind. I made that argument months ago, and I made the argument that Pence was a mistake because he should have been going after libertarians, not alienating them. Is that going to be the thing that determines whether Trump wins or not? Probably not. But I think it was a very, very dramatic error. It might be the difference between a close election and a landslide, right? Had Trump picked a libertarian running mate, it might be a close election. What history will record regarding Trump is that he represents the end of movement conservatism and the end of evangelical Christianity as a political force. The Christian right lost the primary, and then he goes and he tries to bring the Christian right in? No. Their primary voters told them that they don't want this. And with the demographic changes about to hit, it's not likely that the Christian right is going to recover. The Republican Party will need to choose between political irrelevancy as a Christian heritage party or reinventing itself as a libertarian party. But it's also going to be hard to make the argument that he lost because of his swing to the right on social issues due to all of the scandals around him. I think the right analysis is that the scandals are obscuring the fundamental unpopularity of his policies. I've been over this. Wherever he correctly identifies a problem, he never has the right answer. You hear somebody out there criticizing NAFTA, you want to listen, but then when you listen, you're appalled. I've been opposed to NAFTA for my whole life. I never wanted tariffs and walls. He's worse than Clinton on his opposition to NAFTA. And etc. And really, in a lot of ways, do you know what Trump is? He is exactly, like to a T, the straw man that the mainstream media created to discredit ultra-globalization protesters. Right? I was out there protesting, free trade agreements. I protested the FTAA. And I never wanted tariffs and walls, and I wanted more open borders. That's what I was out there protesting. I was out there protesting the investor rights agreements. You never hear Trump talk about that. Has Trump said anything about Chapter 11? But if you turned on the news told us, that we were a bunch of racists, that we were opposed to, that we were economic nationalists and opposed to, cultural integration. Which was nonsense. It was never true. It was just what the media invented to make us look bad. And that's what Trump is. It does make you wonder. Because, it was under the Clinton presidency that, the anti-trade movement really existed most profoundly. And if she were to create a straw man, it would look like Trump, wouldn't it? But yeah, I'm not opposed to Trump because of what he said about women. I don't like it. I'm opposed to Trump because his policies are stupid. I think that, it's not that hard to understand, I don't think.